Hey, Beast Gambit here and welcome to Crying Suns Last Orders. I found this game couple of weeks back on a big discount on GOG and I was like, why not? I like to play space-based games. This is one of those and yeah, it is a tactical roguelike with I don't know, exploration is like a big part of the game, but there is also a huge underlying story that you will uncover while you play the game. So let's go with that. It says here new run, but I already did introduction scene, uh, and I don't know if we're gonna have the introduction scene again. Let's see. So the guy is going to pop out of this chamber, throw up, I think. Exactly, your mind download is complete admiral ready to try again. So it doesn't, there is no option for me to restart. So let's just go here and ask Caliban for a reminder of what's happened up to this point. For example, can you fill me in what's happened until this point? We have started to explore the outer rim. Because I feared the Empire was in danger. Strangely, I wasn't detecting any omnis in its sectors. Then we ran into those strange murderous creatures that destroyed our battleship and killed us. Omnis are like these machines here. Your mind download is complete, Admiral. Ready to try again. Now, this is not really... he didn't say a lot here, but this guy is a clone of fallen admiral in a battle, and there is a lot of these clones here, and I don't know why they have clones, they didn't say. And he's waken up because this Caliban here, he needs his help, right? And the help of his crew, which are all, by the way, clones, but yeah. So there it is. Ask Caliban other questions. We might go with that. What is it you'd like to know? Ask why you have the memories of the previous Idaho clone. For example, right? Alice Idaho is obviously his name. I have the previous clone's memories. I remember him, me dying in the outer rim. That's your mind download. The last Caliban was recording and sending back the previous Idaho clone's memories to Gehenna is the I think the planet they are on right now, in the outer rim. This was done in the interest of learning from any potentially mortal encounter in the clusters. But the original Idaho's emotional memories, no, you still can't recall those, not yet. And do you have other questions, Admiral? Ask how many Idaho clones there are, ask if your crew has also died, for example, right? Died, yes, as a result of your leadership. Oh, snap. I've since awoken additional models of the same crew members. I figured you'd prefer to stick with the same team given the sacrifices they made for you. I also awoken some ripe specialist officers. And do you have other questions? I mean, I guess we will find out more why we played the game, right? I have no more questions, alright. And now there it is, the ship, right? What was the thing that killed us? I'm uncertain, but it had an easy time doing it. Oh wow, so there is something huge going on here. So there it is, Excelsior class, and we have only, we can choose only one. Not choose, really, there is no choice, there is only one ship. Gehenna Stack. Again, I think this is the planet. Squadrons, we cannot change anything here, so does it really matter if I read this or not? I have no idea. We have fighter, frigate, drone, and why is there, has been patched? What does it mean? Maybe the has been damaged or something, I don't know. Weapons, there is a laser and squadrons, and that's it. Interesting. Now we can choose our officers, right? And I was thinking to go with, what is this? Ability, thrusters boost for squadron speed, I guess. And then increase a unit's ability, charge speed, or weapons reload time, or proximity repair. Apply region to all ally squadrons in your deploy zone. Well, I think we're gonna use squadrons, right? So why not, I guess. And then we will just put normal, because like, why not? I'm not gonna go crazy with the challenge here. Ah, no, wait. Change your officers. I already chose that. That is it, right? Exactly. Now let's see. There's probably another cutscene coming in. Exactly. So this is the same machine that we encountered in the previous scene, Caliban. These are the sectors of the Outer Rim. The farther sectors from the capital that there are. If there was ever a wasteland in the Empire, this would be it. Alright. Strange, I'm not picking up other Omnis. Even out here I should be picking up dozens of them. Let's try not to overreact, machine. It's probably nothing. The Empire has run flawlessly for how many years now? 700. Oh wow. And it will do so for hundreds more. Now come on, let's take a look around. Let us. So, anomalies here. But this is Omniforge. Okay, what is it? I have no idea what are these things. Neon fuel. Fuel for the ship, I guess. Scraps and commandos. Trained soldiers that can be sent on expeditions or used during events. Alright. This is currency, aha. So we can have 5 travelers with 5 fuels, I guess, alright. Hull is 110, 110, alright. Point of interest, these 2, I guess. Or not, I don't know. Ground signal, and what now? Shall I click? I cannot even click here. So I guess here. Zoharin system, or Zoharine, or whatever. Exactly, okay. So we just go there, alright. Boom. Ooh, what is this? What do we have here, Lieutenant? It appears to be some kind of cube-like refinery, sir. It's a Neo-N hypercube, Omni-Tech for the simultaneous harvesting and refining of neptunium from nearby stars. Interesting, if not downright bizarre, this cube isn't connected to the fall net. How could that be? And why aren't their hypercube Omnis trying to reconnect it as I speak? Excalibur for explanations. Your memory is still blurry. It is blurry. I have no idea what's going on. What do I want to know? Excalibur about Neo-N. That is fuel, I think. Hundreds of years ago, pre-Omni times, pre-machine times, the first advanced machines discovered the... Okay, it's not pre-machine, but the first advanced machines discovered the existence of the final element, neutrinium, which exists usually but not always in stars. Neutrinium is extremely volatile in its natural state, but these advanced machines stabilized and improved upon it, providing the most powerful and longest lasting energy source yet, neutrinium or Neo-N. Neo-N in turn allowed these first machines to create an even more advanced machine, the Omni, an acronym for Omni-Mechanical Neo-N Intelligence. But I thought you told me Oberon invented the Omnis. Oberon was the leader of the Empire, or something like that. Indeed, you're absolutely right, but technically it's not entirely true. Oberon invented the first advanced machines, which in turn, thanks in part to their creation of Neo-N, invented the Omnis. Neo-N in its refined state is the perfect energy source, stable and almost boundless in its energy yield. As a result, it is used in just about all Omni-Tech, as humans stopped inventing tech hundreds of years ago. Lastly, what's important about Neo-N is that our very own battleship, the NS Odysseus, uses it, and without it we can't go anywhere. What do you want to know? Okay. Fallnet. What is Fallnet? As you probably recall by now, Admiral, the Omnis have invented and managed Imperial tech more or less since the dawn of the Empire. The FallNet, arguably our greatest achievement, forms the backbone of the Empire. Think of it as a global galactic network allowing instant data and or matter transmissions through its numerous interconnected folders and beacons. And without the constant vigilance and management of FallNet omnis, none of it would be possible and humanity would live in a fragmented, chaotic darkness. Needless to say, it's important. Well, hmm, for now it's fine. I think that's enough information for now. The FallNet and the fuel, right? Send a small team to investigate the cube. Yeah, let's go. Fly around the cube and tell me what you see on it, sir. Let's go. Let's do some action here. The cube isn't connected to the FallNet, and by the looks of it, hasn't been connected in years. Just a guess here, but I'd say it looks like it's been disconnected for maybe 10-15 years? 10 or 15 years, at least, sir. Could the Empire have, I don't know, disconnected it on purpose? I don't think so, Admiral. I'm not a cube omni myself, but cubes are complex tech, needing constant supervision. Disconnected it would make that all but impossible. And the Neo-N levels? Empty, sir. There's no Neo-N here whatsoever. Looks like whoever came before us took all of it. We won't be fueling here. Cool. Okay, fine. I should be able to unlock this finery train so that we can scavenge the leftovers. It won't be much, but it will help our efforts, sure. There, we should be able to scavenge neon fuel here now, but that'll be the last of it in this cube. Cool. All suns have a neo and cube where you have a chance to scavenge some precious leftover fuels. Cool. So wait, what exactly? Scavenge, sure. For one fuel, exactly. Nice. And what not? What now? Left click to deploy. Why would I deploy? These are soldiers, I guess. And that's it. There is. This is really weird. Aha. This is. No, this just tells me it was the ship, right? Core system, okay. I guess we go here. Aha. Anomaly signal. Why can't I go here? What is this? We are here, I guess. So unidentified. So maybe here, because we are here. So I guess, and we cannot just jump right there. All right, so let's go here. Zoom. Sir, battleship, 12 o'clock. Ooh. God damn. What kind of battleship, Lieutenant? I couldn't say, sir. I've never seen a ship like this in all my service. Incoming transmission. Ooh. An Imperial battleship made from Talos Tech. My mouth is watering. That is my ship. This is Group, this guy. Okay. This is Admiral Idaho of the Imperial Fleet. Stand down, Captain. This is an Imperial sector you find yourself in. Imperial sector. That's fun, Imp. Sure. The battle is imminent. Good luck, Admiral. Oh, goddamn. How is the fighting here? Is it turn-based? Okay, it is, I guess. You can deploy your officers during fight. Some officers have special abilities that can boost specific systems. All officers can also repair critical effects sustained by any system. There are 3 systems: squadron, weapon, and hull. So be careful where you deploy your officers. Okay. Squadrons are essential to protect your battleship and destroy the enemy. To deploy your squadrons, click the plus sign. For now your second dock will be locked. Sure. It's like a tutorial. Use your weapons to gain decisive advantage in the battle. Weapons can be deployed by... Sure. Neurocom can also accelerate your thoughts to a point where time appears totally still. Press space to enter or exit from pause. Ah. And we are now in... Oh, I see. We are now just pausing. Alright. So this is for the hull. Let's go with the no, wait. How do I... Wait. Here, indeed. So you are squadron speed. So let's go with you. And we have proximity repair. Apply it to our squadrons in a deploy zone. We might do you for hull, I guess. Yeah. And now that's it. Deploy weapons, bam, and deploy, I guess, the fighters, right? Let's go straight with the fighters, why not? And aha. What about... These are my fighters. Auxiliary system. This is for them, right? They have drones. Maybe I should have deploy drones. Never mind. And their hull is... Ooh. Not so protected as mine, I will say. What now? Auxiliary, I cannot click here. Core systems, nothing. So that's it, right? So can I just now go... Massive damage bonus versus frigates. Maybe I just wait. I cannot get... Is there right click on this? Undeployed and will free it from once back in the... okay, I'm not gonna use right click then. Can I just move them here? Wait, now we shall attack, right? Exactly. There is no zooming, but we should be able to win this, exactly. Wait, where is my laser? Is it... it's been... maybe just go here, I don't know. Did I literally destroyed all of your squadron? Weapon has finished charging and it's ready to fire. Click on it. Choose a target on the battlefield to deal damage to your enemies. Sure, so... Aha! So let's go for the hull, right? Exactly, so now it has... Oh, okay, I see, alright. It has to be recharged, now we can just... Can we just attack hull directly? That's the point, right? Boom, boom, boom. Exactly. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. And that is it. Victory. This was easy. What was that thing? Literally. I don't know, Lieutenant. I'm not sure I want to either. Same here, I guess. That's it, kinda. Now where can we can go here. Let's go to this station. Let's move. An Imperial outpost, sir. It seems abandoned. Any heat signatures? Not a single one. Seems empty of all human life. What about an omnipresence? They should be here managing the station, no? They should, and no, I'm not detecting any. This is getting stranger and stranger. Ask Caliban about this Imperial outpost. Try to make contact with let's go with some information, right? Seems to be just your run-of-the-mill Imperial outpost, Admiral. There are outposts in all Imperial sectors. With the capital Elysium so far away, they help keep the peace and maintain order. You must show your military might so that you don't have to use it, I believe, is the thinking. But there's definitely no military might here. What do you want to do about this outpost? I guess contact, right? Sorry, sir, if there's anyone inside, they're not answering. What do you want to do about... Well, now send a team of commandos. Let's go. Let's check this. Not wreckage, but like this old station, I guess. It is empty. Seems it was abandoned years ago. If I had to guess, probably around the time that hypercube back there was disconnected from the Foldnet. Looks like someone came here, took the most valuable Omni parts, Neo-N encapsulators, positronic chips, and left the rest behind. Scavenging Omni parts? Who would do such a thing? That's a capital offense. One the Prague Mach execute you for. Hold on, sir. I'm getting a transmission. My commandos have found something. An Omni. Ooh. Intact from top to bottom. Okay. Is it functional? That's a negative, sir. I was in a lower level. It was in a lower level. I guess whoever was here before us didn't go down that far. Might have needed high clearance to get in. Admiral, I can examine it from here if the captain plugs the data pad in the exo something. Sure thing, Omni. Okay, accessing the Omni's mainframe. Strange, its exoframe is perfectly intact. It has plenty of Neo-N and its positronic chip seems to be in place. It should be up and running, I don't get it. Any idea when it shut down? According to its chip, 20 years ago. Roughly the time the hypercube was unlinked from the Foldnet. What do you want to do about this? Well, ask Ellen for explanations. Your memory is still blurry. It is blurry, indeed. Reactivate, yes please. Unfortunately no, only Omni owners can do that. Besides this, Omni isn't just in sleep mode, it's been shut down. Well... Positronic chip. Actually no, your kind invented this, as incredible as that is, specifically Emperor Oberon. The positronic chip serves several purposes. One, it contains the Rubicon, and two, it dictates Omni functionality. My functions are specific to Gehenna, which again the planet that we were on, and as such are different from the functions of other Omnis, whether they be Imperial outpost Omnis like the Omni here, folder Omnis, cube Omnis, medical, oh wow, teacher, whatever, wow. Lastly, the positronic chip gives Omnis quantum computing capabilities. It's what allows us to be so much smarter than you. Positronic chips are produced and distributed near Elysium, of course that's by design, so that Oberon can closely monitor the positronic quota. Simply put, without a positronic chip, an Omni is a little more than its exoframe, so it's like a CPU or something, right? Alright. What is Rubicon? It's a set of rules enforced at a very low level, ensuring that Omnis don't harm humans and don't deviate from their missions. This is like 3 rules in the iRobot movie, I would say. Suppose an Omni disobeyed its Rubicon, what would happen then? Well, that's quite rare, but unfortunately there are examples of this occurring in the early days, but if that happens, then the chip will deactivate and trigger a self-termination feature in the Omni. Omni suicide is just a feature, a rarely activated feature. Well, listen, I don't have any more questions for now. Boom. I guess continue on, like, explanation I did, and everything else I already did, so... Something is wrong, at least in the outer rim. I don't want to further worry you, but our battleships heuristics are detecting an anomaly at our next destination. Indeed. So I kinda have to follow the path here, right? Because I cannot just jump randomly. Sorry about that. Alright, let's go there. Ooh, this is another ship. It's the same looking, like the previous one. Maybe this one will be friendly, eh? Nice ship you got there, I'm gonna enjoy scraping it over your dead bodies. Oh, sure, a friendly one. Okay, another fight. Let's see, is this the same kind? It is same kind, 44. Each basic squadron type, frigates, drones and fighters, is best suited to fight against a particular squadron, providing it with a massive damage bonus if properly matched. Be sure to find out a unit's strength and weaknesses before deploying it. I mean, does it say? Their fighters are not that. They are on half the health. That's good. Massive damage bonus versus drones. So let's just deploy our fighters, right? Here, and our weapon as well is kind of deployed, I guess, already, right? And these two are okay. So this is all good. So there it comes, the fighters, bam, and now we can just move, right? And just strike these ones because we are kinda, I would say, just stronger, right? And this is being charged, alright, so that's it so far. I guess this will become complicated later on with if we have more systems to play with, right? More squadrons, more weapons, I hope, because this is so far, the story is really nice so far, but yeah, and that is, we got some fighter, okay. So far this has been easy, but we'll see. Though we had yet another brush with death, at least our scanner detected the anomaly this time. Okay. Unfortunately, we won't know what kind of outcome to expect until we arrive at the source signal. You could say investigating anomaly signals is a bit of a gamble. Good to know indeed. Come on, there's got to be someone around here who can tell us what's going on. Indeed, encountered anomaly, anomaly main mission. Can I get closer to... We have only 2 fuels, god damn it. Aha, now we planetary defense started, but wait, did we just... There was only a ship to fight here and that's it, right? Because, okay. Sure. How is my squadron looking? Full health, really nice. Well, I guess we're gonna go here, right? The next destination in this system. There would appear to be a small colony on this planet, Admiral. Oh, nice. Maybe we can finally get some answers. I'm also detecting a ground signal roughly 1,000 kilometers from the colony. Could be worth investigating with an expedition. Huh. Hello, is anyone there? Bowie. This is Admiral Idaho of the Imperial Fleet. I'm Tegan Bowie, leader of my small colony. What can we do for you, Admiral? If it's scrap you're looking for, I'm sorry, but we have none to spare. Scrap? We are here to find out what's going on in these sectors. I don't understand. Sorry about that. We've yet to encounter single active Omni and we've yet to encounter single active Omni and 2 enemy battleships have engaged us. Is this some sort of sick joke, Admiral? The Omnis shut down. Impossible. The Omni shut down in our sectors, and when they did, so did all of their tech. It can't run without them. How? When? I have no idea how it happened. I'm not sure even Oberon does. It's truly the great mystery of our time. As for the when, 20 years ago. Everything here happened 20 years ago. We relied on them for everything, food, medicine, weather. It's hard to give accurate numbers, but maybe 75% of the population here died in the first 5 years alone. What? Now, who knows how many of us are left? 10%? Less? Learn more about scrap, I guess. As how you can help the planet. Let's just hear about scrap first. Can you tell more about this? Well, now that the Omnis have been inactive for so long, Imperial Soul, the former currency, no longer holds value of any sort. The only thing that does is scrap remnants of Omnitech, its metals, ship materials, and Neo-N, our energy source. As Omnitech becomes scarcer and scarcer, which it has over the last 20 years, its value has appreciated, causing people to act in increasingly desperate and violent ways to get it. That's why scrappers want to destroy your ship so much. It's so they can collect its broken down parts and sell them, just so they can prolong their miserable lives. But it's not just the scrappers and the pirates who desire the stuff. It's just that most of us common folks aren't willing to kill for it, at least not yet. Is there something else you want to know, Admiral? Yes, of course. As how you can help their planet and the people of these sectors. Indeed. What can the NS Odysseys do to help? Defeating the scrappers would be a nice start. Things would look a whole lot better with those come out of the way. The scrappers? Don't tell me you don't know about them either. It's like you've been living the entire time on an uninhabited planet on the edge of the outer rim, which is, by the way, true, I think, according to the story so far. The scrappers are a group of hideous, irradiated scavengers who collect leftovers Omnitech and Neo-N. When the Omnis shut down, causing the fault net to collapse in our sectors, they were the ones who took over in the chaos. They're not the only rotten apples around here with your pirates and your occasional crazy civilian, but they're definitely the worst. They defeated the Imperial ships? How? Telos tech is second to none. Imperial captains are trained at the academy. True, but the scrappers' battleships wore them down. Picked off one here, another there. It was a wall of attrition. Plus, the Empire couldn't send reinforcements. Not with our folder down, you see. I had to say it, but I think it's just a matter of time before they make slaves of us all. But even if you beat them, even if you beat Mother, okay, it won't change anything. The way we're doing 10-15 years from now, we all the with all the hardships we're experiencing will be gone, all of us, unless what? You somehow reactivate the Omnis, turn them back on again. The ones that haven't been scavenged for their part, that is. That's the only way to save us. Is there something else you want to know, Admiral? Well, I mean, now that you're asking, there is. How we can turn these Omnis back on. Indeed. You're asking the wrong guy, I'm afraid. As I said, no one knows who or what shut them down. You'll have to solve that mystery on your own. And once you do, you'll still have to find a way to turn them back on, which might be another thing altogether. But where should we start? I hate to say, but Mother is probably your best bet. I mean, she benefited the most from their shutting down in this cluster, didn't she? Then again, there are a lot of theories out there about who or what is responsible for this. Is there something else you might you want to know, Admiral? Um, let's go with the Mother, right? Who is the Mother? You really don't want to know, Admiral. For some reason, that's what they call her, their leader, mother, mom, mommy. It's all very upsetting. From what I gather, she was the one who started the scrappers, fostering a punk nihilistic scavenging philosophy among their sordid ranks. And who makes up her ranks? Former Imperial prisoners, I think, the worst of the worst. When the Omni shut down, the prisoners escaped from their Omni-run prisons and psychiatric stations. Mother loves her tech, especially House Telos tech, like the battleship you have. And she and the boys who work for her will kill you for it and enjoy doing it. She's been terrorizing these sectors for years now, enslaving men and women to bolster her numbers and make them into her playthings and baby makers, as she calls them. Oh wow, this world is getting fucked up. Yeah, there's a lot of story going on here. I can see that there's a lot of reading. not a lot of interesting battles so far. I hope that gets better. I think this is a nice cut here, uh, having gotten some information about Omnis and about this planet and the colony. We'll figure out things the next time. Uh, and yeah, I might not go for a full like playthrough here, but I mean, I'm still kind of interested in the story, right? So we'll see where it can take us. Yeah. Until then, yeah, have a good one and bye bye.